Professor, we know that for quite some time now, humanitarian aid has not been able to reach the people of Tigray. But what has this done to the civilian population in Tigray, and especially the underage children?
Well, what it has done is created a situation in which most of the people in the area, especially children, don't have access to basic services. In addition to the fact that children are no longer able to go to school, many of the children cannot get the type of health care, the type of health maintenance that children really need. And as a result, these children are being exposed to diseases that are going to make it very difficult for them to develop properly and grow up to be healthy adults. So in addition, there's a lack of food. Starvation has become a very severe problem in the area. COVID is still a problem in Ethiopia as it is in other countries in Africa. So the area does not have vaccines. It lacks electricity. It lacks basic necessities of life. So what is happening in the region is that the war is creating a situation in which many of the children, including nursing mothers, are going to have significant problems moving ahead in terms of health, in terms of nutrition, and the very basic issues or basic basic issues that make it very difficult for these people to grow up properly.
Professor, we know already these talks were postponed. They should have gone on in South Africa this past weekend. But what do you expect to see if indeed these talks resume and the parties involved sit down and have a discussion?
I think that the most important outcome of these talks is to secure a ceasefire in Tigray. And that's once hostilities are ceased, that would provide an opportunity for humanitarian aid to come in and stabilize the situation in Tigray, and then provide the environment for reconstruction of the area to begin. As we know, infrastructure has been destroyed, water systems have been destroyed, electricity destroyed. That system has to be restored, and so that the people of Tigray can begin to reconstruct their communities, provide for agriculture to begin, food production to begin, access to power, access to internet, access to education, especially for children to begin. It is only then that the federal government in Addis Ababa can then engage the authorities in Tigray to begin a process of negotiating for a permanent peace. So I think that what the peace talks in South Africa need to do is secure a peace so that reconstruction in Tigray can begin. Otherwise, it would be impossible to move forward.
Professor, thank you very much for your insight. Professor Mbaku, John Mbaku is an economics professor at Weber State University in Utah.